friends, welcome to today's devotional. This week we are going to talk about things that really matter. Paul said the following in Philippians 1 verse 10. He said, "For I want you to understand what really matters, so that you may live pure and blameless lives until the day of Christ's return." So there are things that matter, and then there are things that really matter. And this week I want us to look at things that are very important, things that matter to God and should also matter to us. And what I want us to do this week is to go to the book of Revelation and look at the seven messages that Jesus gave to seven churches there. And in those messages he gave those churches, we can really see what matters to him. And everything that matters to Jesus should also matter to us. And today we are going to start off by looking at the church at Ephesus. And Jesus started off by really commending that church. He commended them for rejecting false doctrine and for really being strong in truth. But then he said the following in Revelation 2 verse 4, "But I have this complaint against you. You don't love me or each other as you did at first." So here we see that love matters. See, love matters to God because God is love. And here we see that it matters to Jesus, it should matter to local churches, and it should matter to us as believers. You know, it matters to Jesus that we know that we are loved and that we express that love to others. The Bible also says in 1 John 4 verse 19, we love because He first loved us. So we can only love ourselves and we can only love others and we can only love God when we first experience the love that He has for us. So it is so important that we know we are loved by God. The Bible also says in Ephesians 5 verse 1 to 2, "Therefore be imitators of God as dear children and walk in love." So right after Paul instructed us there to be imitators of God as dear children, and right after he said we should follow God, he said we should walk in love. See, we are never more like God than when we walk in love, because God is love. So may you be reminded today that love matters. It matters to God that you know that you are loved by Him, and it matters to Him that you walk in love. So remember today, you are highly favored and deeply loved, and love really matters.